Yeah, guys,
Yeah,
this
man,
Talk
what up, what
Back
up?
podcast here, Mac here.
It's Double H,
I have
back
hope.
and smack,
Not
and
everybody knows
live.
what double H means.
Everyone refers to me
I
as
don't
Double
think.
H.
Sorry. Okay, yeah. Everybody like who refers to you as double H. All right,
Everybody
look.
knows
Let's not
me as
get bogged down in this.
Double H.
Okay, look, guys. Talk back here. www.talkbackworld.net is the website. You know what the deal is. Today's podcast is special request being done and in the AM very early morning times here. By special request from the Talkback Senate. You know where all real fans gather. Um, Obviously, guys, Talkback is really about fandom. It's really about comics. You know, Batman, Superman, um, you know, Justice League, Watchmen, so on and so forth, movies and games and everything. That's what we usually discuss. But at the end of the day, we live in the real world, you know.
It's basically
And
what we're being fake,
no,
basically.
no, we're not being
Discussing
fake. No,
politics.
not really.
Pretty
You're
much.
too far away from the mic, by the way.
Yo. So we're
You
discussing
know,
politics.
look,
innit?
listen. The point I'm making here is that we've been
Beer that's
asked.
clam, innit?
Okay, we've been requested that. You know what? There's this crazy election campaign going on in the US, and what are this talkback stance on opinions of the situation? Look, basically, we are just going to basically say what we think of the situation. The whole Obama camp, McCain.
Obama.
This is actually a serious podcast. It's actually a serious podcast.
No. It's on the ad.
Yeah, but what is that?
What's his face? The guy from Bay for Farmers.
Tyrese.
Tyrese gives it. He says, Obama, oh.
This is a serious podcast.
This guy help us about Obama.
I think it is actually fascinating the levels to which this campaign has exposed the divisions within the US and in fact global community. You see, the thing is, we've been living in sort of this pretense or this ambivalence of the levels of which racism, prejudice, fear, and so forth actually, and xenophobia actually still exists within the community, within society. And I think what this election and this campaign has actually exposed is the depth that this stuff actually permeates the whole of society. Because listen, man, I mean, I've been watching the recent rallies. You know, I mean, we can talk about the Sarah Palin thing, which I think she's actually the most ridiculous vice presidential candidate.
Sexist.
Wait a minute, are you serious? We're talking about this is a serious podcast. What are you
No,
saying?
no. Like we said, it's the most ridiculous thing ever.
Wait a minute.
No,
Look.
I'm just saying on record.
Okay, look, whatever. You're a guy that does. You're not. Have you been paying attention to any of this?
The Sarah Palin thing.
Yeah. Have you paid attention to anything?
I have.
Have you watched all the interviews?
Of course I have.
You watched all the interviews.
Yes, I have.
Really?
No, yeah. George Bush is the worst thing that's happened in politics. If you're going to compare George Bush to Sarah Palin, then you're having enough. Because we all know George Bush is the most ridiculous thing that this world has ever seen.
George Bush said he doesn't read newspapers, but George Bush knew what the names of newspapers were. If you ask George Bush what the names of the newspapers, he'll tell you what the names are, but he didn't read them. Sarah Palin couldn't even give a name of a newspaper.
From the little I've seen of Sarah Palin, it is already more than from the million clips I've seen of George Bush. And that's Double H's stance on it. So
okay, you know what? And I'm going to categorically say that you're confused. What if Sarah Palin was a man?
But that is where my point of sexism.
What if she was a man?
That is where my point of sexism.
Did I just ask? No,
but
then
if it wasn't a man, then
how do you know that? Are you in my brain? Are you in my brain?
I believe.
No, are you in my brain?
This is what I believe.
Yeah, then don't make those statements.
Let's just continue.
No, wait, no, I'm not going to continue because don't make those statements.
No, because I believe it.
Wait a minute. No, you cannot tell me what's in my brain.
And what most people and the way people have been attacking her is also from a sexist point of view.
Wait a minute.
The extremity.
Are you listening to what you're saying? Does what you're saying actually make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Based on what?
The extremity of which people are attacking her, and based on what I have seen, people should not be attacking her to this extremity.
And I'm asking you that the extremity is not any more extreme than people attack George Bush. Not at all. But because George Bush is a man, that's not sexist. Did you watch the interviews?
Yes, I have seen.
Did you watch George Bush's
seen
interviews
the whole
when he
thing.
was running for office? Did you watch his interview?
I've
First of
seen.
all, first of all, let me tell you one thing. This lady has hardly actually even had any interviews. They don't even let her speak. She's not even allowed to speak. So if she's not hasn't got a script or isn't doing like a rally where everything is the whole state arena is full of people who support her anyway, who are going to cheer at everything that she says, she doesn't speak. So then how can you can't even make an informed judgment on what you think of an individual when she doesn't even have interviews, had one debate. Come on, man, what are you talking about?
No,
Second of all,
from what
listen,
I've
and
seen,
also
it's still
and I also have hope. You are very
Double-edged.
you are a very strange guy. You're fake. You are fake.
How?
I'm saying that you're
It's
fake.
strange.
I'm saying
How?
you're fake.
Now,
this
based
is
on what?
No,
Based
wait,
on what?
hold on. I'm going to tell you why you're fake. You're fake because I asked you, what are you watching I say, oh, I don't care. Why are you so interested in this whole thing? You came here with cracking jokes as in, oh, why are you always watching all these videos on the election and all this and blah, 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 blah. The same man who's accusing me of being too involved and too interested in the election is now telling me that you've been watching all this stuff. What do you? That's like that doesn't make sense.
No, because they whenever you see,
You know what? You have
stuff.
actually effectively sidetracked this whole thing by making a silly comment.
I've said continue.
You made a silly comment.
I said continue.
You made a silly, yeah, but you made a silly comment. You can't make a silly comment like that.
Oh no,
and then expect
not a
that.
silly comment.
You just, you said that I was sexist.
No, and I fully stand by it, and I stand by it.
How can you stand
today,
by that?
Tomorrow, and next week. So either you
That's
want to continue the
rubbish.
thing or not. I've given you my reasons.
Yeah, but okay. Could we just make a rule as we go forward with this thing? Do not make statements like that with no backup. Okay. What I'm trying to say here is that look, we've got a serious issue, and I think guys should start taking this stuff particularly seriously. Why? All right, I'm going to tell you why. We have probably the most despicable campaign that I've ever seen in my entire life being run by the whole McCAIN-Palin camp. Based on the fact that, you know what, it is one thing to actually go after a candidate, but it's a whole other thing to actually condone a mob mentality. You see?
But
and that's the thing.
You shouldn't really be. No, you should be saying Republicans. You shouldn't really be saying McCain.
No, do you know what I'm saying by McCain and Palin? Listen.
The camp.
No, do you know what I'm saying? Both of them is like, listen, you don't stand in front of an arena full of people and guys are screaming out off with his head. Kill him.
But he's been
Hold on.
it now.
Kill him, terrorist and traitor. And they don't say it. Listen, have you seen the videos? These guys don't say. These guys they don't say anything. Sometimes they smile. They continue to speak. Listen, anybody who says something like that, you stop and you say, guys, no, negative. We don't want that here. Simple.
But that's what he's been saying. The McCain guy, he's been saying that.
McCain said it to the first that he has actually even commented on it. Do you know what he didn't? He said he did. What do you mean he's been saying? Have you seen? That's what I'm saying. You're not even watching the videos. He hasn't said it ever. The only thing that he did say was that recently, the first one he actually commented, he said that, oh, Obama is a decent guy or something to that effect, and people started booing. That is the most he said.
Liar.
So what are you talking about, Halfo?
Oh no! I'm just saying that.
You just said that he's been saying. I'm telling you now.
No, but like you saying that it's like they're okay. I agree with the point that okay. Indirectly, it's maybe that it's their camp is doing this thing because they're not really stopping it, but they're not the ones doing it. It's just the people, the people that are doing it. They're not bringing out attacks like, okay, man, this Obama is a racist. That's
what
not
are you?
Their
do you know what the mean?
thing.
Do you know what the meaning of stoking the flame is? Do you know what the meaning of that phrase is? I know what gets my crowd riled up and excited. If I can see them getting excited by something and I want them to be excited, I do not say anything to stop